Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Almost the end of the week.
Woo!
I love when the end of the week comes.
Me too.
I love me a weekend.
It's been a long week, low-key.
It's been a really long week. We've got a lot going on in New York City. We had the mayoral elections this week. We've got people in the streets. We had the marathon on Sunday. We talked about that at last episode. But there's lots going on. And shockingly, it is November, but weirdly, it's still 60 degrees.
Yes.
And it's making me want to go outside and have a tall glass of Pink Whitney, Gia.
Oh, yeah. We were at a little event. We'll talk about it later, but there was nothing more that would have hit than a nice glass of Pink Whitney, a little cocktail on that little penthouse roof that we were at. Pink Whitney is just the best, and it's always the go-to for us, whether it's at home, at the bar, pre-gaming, tailgating, doesn't matter. We always have the Pink Whitney on lock, and you guys need to try it too because it's so delicious. You got to try the big boys, 20-shot buckets.
Turn it into a little holiday cocktail or a Thanksgiving cocktail,
Totally.
etc. It's holiday season, okay? Halloween's over. We're in the Christmas/Thanksgiving season.
A little spritz, a little cranberry. So many different ways to make Pink Whitney into the perfect holiday cocktail. So make sure you guys are checking it out and taking your shot with Pink Whitney.
Woo! Thank you to Pink Whitney for being our number one bestie always.
Yes.
But yeah, we've kind of got a lot to talk about today, more than I think
I
we
know,
thought
way
about.
more than I thought, honestly.
A lot of hot goss, kind of. Like a lot of people like, oh my God, Miles Teller, is he
No,
invited to the wedding? We're going to talk about that. We've also got a couple of non-Taylor topics. We're going to do a little Dancing with the Stars.
Can't wait.
People seem to love that last week. And then, of course, our voicemails and DMs as always. But as Gia was saying, we are both looking, if you're not watching on YouTube, we're both looking so adorable right now.
Yes.
Because we're fresh off of an event, another bestie of the pod, Bowl and Branch.
Yeah.
So Bowl and Branch, shout out number one. Obviously, we love Bowl and Branch, and everybody, all the Taylor Watch listeners love them too. Last year they had done like a holiday gifting preview showing all the stuff that they were gonna put on sale for the holiday season, and we went, and it was at this like beautiful hotel penthouse thing. It was stunning. This year, they did a very similar thing. It was today. Oh, my God.
My breath was taken away.
Absolutely
I truly
taken.
could not understand the luxury and just just beautifulnnot of this hotel penthouse that we were in.
It was so nice. It was at the Greenwich Hotel in Tribeca, actually close to not allegedly, but Taylor Swift's apartment in New York is in Tribeca as well.
We were up on the roof, because they have like roof really beautiful roof with like a hot tub, and literally it was
an
sprawling
inset hot tub. Not like what you're picturing.
No.
Picture like an old timey spa. Not even an old timey spot.
Like a spa.
Yeah, literally a spa with like stone and all this shit. But so it had a beautiful rooftop.
So we were like looking over, the roof, and we're like, oh, I wonder which building is Taylor's, and we're like, wouldn't it be so funny if she just walked out and we're just like,
she just like walked out. We were literally standing there like in her face.
Well, we didn't know.
So bad.
We didn't know like which one it was, but she lives in like that general area.
Yeah, something. Yeah. But we, we're not looking for exact coordinates, but it did, we're feeling the energy in the air.
Yes, we felt her aura for sure.
Swifty energy in the air for sure. But no, they, Bowl and Branch really put on quite the event.
Gorgeous.
They had little sandwiches and snacks and some champagne and coffee, and we got to make our own bouquets of flowers.
So pretty.
We got to get monogram pajamas.
We got our own scarves, blanket scarves.
The way they had it set up, so it's obviously a hotel room that you can rent and stay in. I have yet to find out how much it costs.
Yeah, we were looking.
That is something we're going to try to find out.
You have to call to get the price. That's how expensive it is.
Yes. And I do believe they probably do a lot of events there. Someone did say that they think the people that designed it also designed Kim Kardashian's house. I said, which one? Because one of them is a little weird.
Yeah,
but I kind of did get that vibe, though, in like the best way. So, and we're going to talk about Kim a little bit later with All's Fair. But so we walked in there and we were just blown away. But what Bowl and Branch did to the place was outfit it with their own linens and their blankets and pillows, et cetera, et cetera. And it was like, I felt like I was a rich girl in a rich world. Yeah. It was so beautiful.
It was very luxurious, very extravagant.
We met a lot of wonderful people.
Yeah, it was.
The founder.
Yes, we met the founder. She was so nice. She actually knows my aunt, so it's like very small world. She lived in the same town as me, so.
Yeah.
It's very funny, very small worlds. It was fun to connect on that.
Yeah,
and we're all Jersey girls. So
all
that was
Jersey
super
girls.
fun.
That's how you know it's good stuff.
Yeah.
They're Jersey girls,
Yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
people. Her daughter and I are in the same sorority. That was nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of good connections.
Cute
It was
fun.
really fun.
We had a really good time.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bull and Branch, one for inviting us, but for also being our number one like linen bestie on the pod.
Yes.
They're always there for us. And I will say, I know we pumped it up a lot last year, the holiday stuff. It's really fucking cute. It's really, really cute. And if you're in the market for comforters, for towels, for sheets,
Yeah, the towels,
bathrobes, pajamas, I mean pillows, it's endless. You got to at least check out the website because they really have some cute stuff and great colors.
Perfect for the holiday season coming up. So Bull and Branch, they have these bed bundles that are perfect for creating your sanctuary of comfort. Bundles for every kind of refresh, from new sheets and blankets to a complete transformation. We actually got to see like one of their new like weaved blankets.
That was so cool.
That was very
it was like
cool.
a comforter. It was like a weave. You know how like I'm like, you know how it go if you're watching on YouTube, like weave literally, but it was with big thick
Pieces of
fabric.
fabric.
Yeah, it was stunning. It was like a velour velvet type crushed. It was really, really cool.
Very gorgeous. And they have bundles for every kind of sleeper with curated bedding for your coolest, coziest, or softest night's sleep. So Bull and Branch makes upgrading your bed easier than ever. Get 20% off bed bundles for a limited time, plus free shipping and returns only at bullandbranch.com/TaylorWatch. That's BOLL branch.com/TaylorWatch for up to 20% off bundles.
Ooh.
Exclusions apply.
And it's a great percentage. 20% off.
20 is great.
I've been thinking about we saw a bedspread. I'm not sure if it was a duvet or a comforter. I have to go look at the website.
The flannel.
The flannel.
Or the cashmere.
The cashmere.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm in the market for a new duvet / comforter. So I'm about to.
It was very luxurious.
I'm keeping my eye out for Selena, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my cart. And I'm going to use code Taylor Watch. So shout out to Bull and Branch for giving us a lovely morning.
Yeah.
Had so much fun with them. But yeah, so we're back. We're back here. We're back in. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. First and foremost on the list, we have Morte Praise.
Yes.
And it comes in the way of breaking yet another record. And that record is 2 billion streams on Spotify for The Life of a Showgirl.
Amazing.
Yay. Wait. I can hear myself talking, and I know that it's like one of these,
one of these
but I don't know
headphones?
where they are.
Yeah. Oh, that's
They're just
annoying.
far away. It is, but I'll deal. I'll muscle
sorry.
through. I'm a professional. No, it's it's this room.
Yeah.
So we have a 2 billion streams Life of a Showgirl. Roughly how many of those streams do you think are the both of us? Like 1 billion?
Yeah.
Or 500 million?
If I'm being so honest, low-key, maybe I'll say 1 million.
1 million?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
It's been on repeat. It's always on.
Just because there's such good music out right now that I'm really in a intense rotation of music, like from Showgirl to Lily Allen. Oh my God, that llama.
Wait, that was so funny.
Showgirl to Lily Allen. I've been back on my man's best friend grind. I've been doing Olivia Dean a lot. I'm listening to Wicked again.
Sorry. I didn't mean for it to be that loud, but I'm literally throwing headphones away because I'm too distracted. Lily Allen, we never even really got to talk about that, or did we?
I don't think we did.
We never really did. It's a little bit of a long story, but if you have not listened yet to Lily Allen's new album, West End Girl,
it is as scathing and as vulnerable and honest as an album can be. It's all about how her and David Harborough, she moved to London to do a play. He was always kind of narcissistic. And
they were married, by the way.
Very, jealous of her, whatever. He, wanted an open relationship when she was away. She kind of had feelings that he was cheating on her anyways. Tried to be open, tried to be this cool modern wife. It's so interesting.
And Gia's explaining this story as if Lily laid it out minute by minute, which she did.
She did.
Like, if you listen to the album, it's like, I walked in on a Tuesday and I opened this bag and it was full of dildos and lube and you have a sex problem. Like, what's your deal? I thought this was your dojo, not your Pussy Palace. Like, Pussy Palace, I think, is my favorite song.
Pussy Palace is really good. I really like Ruminating,
Tennis.
And
Is
who
great.
the fuck is Madeline?
I love Who the Fuck is Madeline.
Yeah.
I love Madeline. It's so good. Really, really good songs. Check it out for sure.
Very much. Definitely check it out.
People have been talking a lot about her. Did you see that video I sent? Chris Olsen made a very funny video of all the it's like all the breakup albums coming together, and it's like TTPD, Lemonade. I forget some of the others, but ones that have been infamous, and then like West End Girl pops in.
Oh, that's funny.
And they're like, oh shit, she's so messy. Like, oh shit, it's very funny. But so it's a really, 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 really good album.
Highly recommend listening.
Yes. So congrats to Life of a Showgirl for hitting that 2 billy.
Yes.
Proud.
Keep going strong.
We also got to see a video of Taylor thanking it was at the MITS Awards. She gave a little speech thanking the Global UK Radio for being very supportive and helpful to artists that are on the come up, essentially, and that aren't already stars. And it was just a really nice speech of her thanking these people. Yeah. She was wearing the outfit that she wore on Seth Meyers.
Yeah, looking gorgeous.
I returned that skirt, by the way.
Oh.
It took everything in me, but I was like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
I stopped doing it, but I returned it. I got the refund yesterday, and I was like kind of bummed out. But I will be on the eyes.
Well, that's at least you now got free money.
Right, free money.
Yeah.
No, looks like I gotta go buy something else.
Yeah. I feel like if you got it altered, like with new fabric or something, it just would have
I don't think it would have looked as good.
Yeah.
And it would have ruined the vibe. Like I wanted the same vibe and whatever.
Right.
So yes, I returned that cute skirt. But yeah, I think it's always nice how no matter what Taylor's in the middle of doing, like she was literally full glam for Seth Meyers. So it was either right before or right after where they're like, "Hey, can you do this quick video for the MITS Awards?" Like she just never stops working.
She's always shouting out like new artists and people who help and people who've raised her up, and obviously this was something I never even like heard of this.
I don't know
award
what they are
or anything, but
wait, let me look up.
I always appreciate her always like
Awards.
giving the shine to the people who deserve it.
Absolutely.
They played a clip of her like performing.
The Music Industry Trusts Award that's what it's called. It's recognizing the most outstanding individuals in the music industry since '92.
Cool.
That's the award show, and I believe it's in like the UK.
Yeah.
I assume that just because of the she thanked Global UK the radio show, so I assume.
Right.
But yeah, so that is fun and sweet. Always working. We also had a very exciting clip come out, and I would love a full-length interview, maybe like a behind the scenes. Kindred Lubeck talking about Taylor's ring.
Yeah.
And she had to say about it. It's worth going to see her. She posted on her Instagram. It's worth going to watch her talk about it. But she said that when she was first found out she was going to be working on it and doing it, she just kept being like, "Oh my God, is this real? I can't believe this is happening." And then she told herself that it has to be the best piece I've ever made. And she said that she does truly believe that it is. She's like, it's my best work.
I mean, it's gorgeous. And then one of the guys talked about how they had like a similar.
So it's an elongated cushion cut old mine diamond, gorgeous. And they had a similar, another similar stone that was made recently that kind of looked like
another old mine
stone. So they talk a little bit about like the details behind that, and the jewelry business is just so interesting, especially the gemstone business, I should say.
Well, very interesting. And her stuff is so interesting because she she has that guy with her who obviously they're like a collaborator of some sort. He's like the gem guy who gets like with the gems. And she's based off like what we've saw and what we've read, like it seems like she's very specific about the gems that she picks and like the designs that she picks and where it's sourced and all the things like that. So it's awesome. I mean, she
ethically sourced.
Yeah, she cares so much about the details and everything. So she's the perfect choice. Kindred Lubeck is just the coolest name ever.
So cool, and she's such the vibe.
Totally,
she's amazing.
I also highly recommend checking out the video because there's this sapphire ring that I just. Like, I could weep over. It's so beautiful.
It's insane.
So blue.
Yeah.
It's truly like
it looks like the heart of the ocean from Titanic. You know what I mean? Like, it looks fake as fuck. Like, it's crazy how beautiful it is.
They called it like a cashmere glow.
Yeah, because it was like kind of soft looking. Like, it wasn't like totally clear.
And I just love those engravings on the side too. They're just so beautiful.
Did you hear did you see the video? You should obviously go check out her Instagram because she talks at length about how she does all of these rings and other pieces of jewelry. She herself is a goldsmith, I think she calls herself, and her father was as well. So it was kind of like a family biz,
Very
or
cool.
that's what she got into. And so that's how
Imagine you're like, I'm a goldsmith.
Yeah, so she's like she carves into the gold. That's like the whole thing. But she said a lot of the time she will find gems and then like create the idea for the rings around the gem. Like that's what comes first is the gemstone, and then the rest follows, which I think is really, really cool. And it just goes to show that people have these talents. It's like, could you imagine having a talent like that?
No. I also just don't have the patience.
Never.
Also,
and her eyes, your back, like staying straight that long.
I highly recommend watching the video because not only do you get to see the sapphire ring, but like you get to see her kind of making it too, and like she uses these crazy devices,
a lot of tools,
and you're not really sure what they are.
Like I think they're just like hot like
tools.
hot tools, like how you literally, but how you do, people who like, create clothing, and you can create like perforations in, there's like a little thing, a little tool that has like a long stick thing that you can like poke holes in to help make things easier for threading and whatever. I don't know. I forget exactly what it's for, but that is kind of like what she uses to shave the gold. It's very interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Worth checking out if you're into
Hats
that
off
kind
to
of
Travis again. Legit.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. And I'm happy that I'm endlessly happy that Kindred has been highlighted for creating this ring, like that it wasn't kept a secret.
Yeah,
you know, because I feel like a lot of celebrities will always, or most times, give information about their ring or their jewelry or whatever. But with this, like, it's Taylor Swift's engagement ring. You're never really sure if they're going to give all the information because they've had such a tumultuous time with the press. And I'm just glad that we're able to like see all this behind the scenes stuff. It's so cool. But speaking of the wedding, Taylor has been out and about in New York City lately. Yeah. She was out with Ashley Avignon the other day. We knew that. And then last night, she was out with Gigi Hadid.
Yay!
Or was it Monday night?
It might have been Monday.
I think it was Monday night. But
looking
anyway.
very red era.
So red. But, well, she did have a little snakeskin boot.
Oh, love.
Rep.
Maybe?
Reputation. Yeah. No, I saw somebody reply like, oh, she can finally wear snakeskin in
without
peace
people.
or whatever.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is funny. But yeah, they both look so great. But the reason we're bringing it up is because someone else had suggested maybe she's doing her bridesmaid dinners.
Doing her due diligence,
She's out with Ashley, will you be my bridesmaid? Out with Gigi, will you be my bridesmaid? Those, they seem likely candidates.
Oh, for sure.
How fun.
If she does like a bridal party, I feel like that's definitely like the two. I would even say like Gigi could even go, and Ashley too, honestly, could either be a
maid of honor.
Maid of honor, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Maid or matron. Are either of them? No, neither of them are married, right? Gigi's not married.
No, Gigi's not married. She's still dating
She's still
Bradley.
with Bradley, though.
Yeah.
That's nice that they're still together. I like
Very
that.
nice. I know.
And they've got all the kids.
I always find it so interesting whenever Gigi and Arena Shake do shows together.
Right. And that's all the time.
Yeah.
But, I bet they have to have a decent relationship because of the kids.
Yeah, for
stuff, and that's nice.
Yeah.
I love a progressive.
And I feel like Gigi is so cool.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like
and Gigi
really
wasn't the problem.
Like
it was low-key Gaga. So,
who's Gaga?
When Bradley and Arena broke up.
It
was because he was in love with Gaga after Star was born.
Yeah.
So Gigi wasn't really. She was just
definitely
a couple girlfriends later.
I thought you were going to say Yolanda.
Oh, no. Well, she is also a problem.
Yeah, she's the problem.
Yolanda's a big fucking issue. Yeah. We all know that. Just ask Bella for real.
Legit.
Or maybe not. I don't know if Bella knows. Ask Zayn, right?
Yeah.
So that's just fun and exciting and like
so
a silly
exciting.
Theory.
They went to Zero Bond.
Yes, which it had me thinking. I wonder if Dave is still a member there. He was he went there a few times, but now he hates New York City, so he probably won't come back.
Sayonara.
Yeah, bye. So they're out, but more conversations about the wedding are starting to come up. We saw a clip of Miles Teller on a carpet, not sure which carpet, recently. Asked if he and Kelly his wife are going to the wedding, which, remember, Kelly Teller gave her that big ass ring,
opal ring.
An opal ring. Elizabeth Taylor. She, remember in the video, like, Taylor Swift was like, who am I, Elizabeth Taylor? Like, it was a whole thing. And it does seem as if their friendship has cooled off.
Definitely.
But we haven't had any sort of information to kind of tell us why or if that's true or what. But Miles Teller was asked, are you going to the wedding? And I've never seen such panic in a man's face.
It was more just like so disinterested. Like,
it was like, I don't know. It's going to be a crazy wedding. Like, it's gonna be pretty
big.
Like,
oh, are you going to go? Are you and Kelly going to go? And he literally was like, I don't know. Like, I'm close with Trav.
He was like, I wait, let me look up the like written out thing. I should have saved it. Because we were watching the video. Yeah,
he was like just extreme, like just I don't know why it was so uncomfortable.
He says, I don't know. That's going to be, I imagine, one impressive wedding. But just very happy for them. I think they're having a blast. And then he mentioned, he was like, I'm friends with Trav too.
Yeah.
Like kind of threw that in there. And so, I don't know what
the fuck. It's on Parade Magazine's TikTok if you guys are curious. But like just like his facial expressions and like, I don't know, he seemed so like awkward.
He seemed really awkward. He seems really shook. It seems very much like they're not friends anymore, but you shouldn't say that out loud.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but honestly, who knows? Listen, Kelly, you could tell me. I don't care. We
One
won't
Kelly to
blow up your
another?
spot. One Kelly to another. I won't blow up your spot.
Yeah.
I'm just curious for myself.
Yeah.
Let us know. Are
we
you
get
guys on the
questions
rocks?
about that? A lot of people being like, "What do you guys think about Kelly
About them.
and Taylor falling out or whatever?"
It does seem as if
just
that
like-
may have happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it happens with friends. Like, and
True. I do feel like though she was kind of always,
allegedly
posting about
allegedly,
Taylor
yeah,
and
for sure. She was
talking
definitely the posting friend.
we
definitely
saw more of Taylor in that time than I think we really ever have.
I mean, during the Super Bowl, we got all that stuff from her TikTok, Kelly Taylor's TikToks. Like, I feel like all of Kelly Taylor's TikToks were kind of like a little behind the scenes of stuff going on with Taylor.
Maybe she was just a little too in her phone
Yeah, maybe.
to be friends with.
And, what I've heard through the grapevine, allegedly, is that she was just talking too much about Taylor.
That's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah. And that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't surprise me if they had to let their friendship fade a little, because it's hard to trust someone who is almost too excited to be your friend, because it's like they are, you get comfortable around them and you tell them information, but you don't always want to be thinking like, is this going to end up on page 6?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if I think that this is done just in like PR generally, but I wonder if like maybe they told her fake info and like saw if it got released online, like I feel like that'd
be crazy.
Yeah, to like find a mole or whatever. I hope not, for her sake.
For sure.
Because that also would just be a sad like friendship breakup.
For sure.
Who knows?
I know. I feel like my brain always just goes to like, it must have just been a fizzle out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I just felt like the posting was something that always made me a little confused.
I agree. I was always surprised that Taylor was like fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, I was
they kind of
just
seem like
oh.
those friends that like you get really close with really fast.
Yeah,
And then you're
yeah.
like, wait, do we have anything in common?
Right.
Yeah.
Like all we have in common is to like drink and party.
Yeah,
you know? I have
yeah.
so many friends like that.
Yeah, for
or like
sure.
old friends like that. But so yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if they'll make it to the wedding or what's going
Also,
on.
some tea from Gooch. He said
Oh.
Miles Teller's hard to work with.
Really?
And that's why he hasn't been on like a project in so long.
No way.
Yeah, because
in what
of-
way do they say? He's a really
that
good
just like
actor.
a diva.
Damn.
I guess.
Well, I
oh,
better both stop
I
being
think,
divas.
Is he doing that Elizabeth Olsen movie with Callum Turner? Maybe that's what he was promoting.
I don't know.
Elizabeth.
I have no idea what he's got going
Olsen,
on
because
lately.
they have this new movie coming that is apparently so good.
I'm very into that. I mean, he's an excellent actor.
It's
The Gorge?
Eternity. Yeah, it is Miles Teller.
Got it. Okay.
And so Elizabeth Olsen's character is married to Callum Turner. Callum Turner dies.
oh, is this
Elizabeth Olsen and Miles Teller get together, but then they die. So it's like in the afterlife, who do
Oh.
you pick? You're like
Oh
OG
my
love, or you're like the
God.
guy you were. Yeah.
What's this called?
Eternity. So she has.
Oh, wait.
She has to pick. It says in the afterlife, where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died young and has
Yep.
waited decades for her to arrive.
I saw a preview for this.
Yeah.
And it looks tremendous.
It looks amazing.
I'm very
So
excited.
That's
November
probably
26th it
what
comes out.
Miles was doing
Definitely.
press for. I would assume.
Definitely.
Oh yes, Savannah Film Festival, the
Yeah,
SCAD
yeah.
Film Festival. Nice. Okay.
He does kind of look like hell in this video. I'm like, are
he
you?
looks
he looks
really
hungover.
tired.
He looks hungover.
Yeah.
I feel like he also kind of always looks hungover, but maybe that's just his vibe. I still think
Yeah.
he's really hot. I think he's a really good actor.
he's
so
one of the hottest
I'm not really
people on
talking
planet
shit.
Earth.
He just kind of looks tired.
No, it's like, well, God forbid somebody says a man looks tired.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid. God forbid.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. Who knows? And who knows too? Like maybe that panic was him like trying not to like maybe they
Reveal
got a
too
warning.
much.
Like maybe they got a warning. like you talk about
Watch
us
it.
again and you're not friends
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
And someone's asking, he's like, oh, I don't know.
I just thought it was
Like,
so interesting how he was like, "Oh, I'm friends with Trav."
Yeah, I felt though that he
Like, yeah, but
I didn't think that he was saying that in a way of like, I'm not friends with Taylor. Like to me,
Yeah.
it sounded like, yeah, the wedding's made crazy, and I'm also friends with Travis. Like,
yeah.
being like I'm friends with both of them, instead of just our friendship.
Yeah,
is
but
with
it's like,
Taylor
why
alone.
wouldn't he just say like, "Yeah, I'm good friends with both of them"?
Yeah, I don't know.
Be like just specifically
Maybe because
Trav.
they asked about Did they?
They
say
said like
specifically-
Travis and Taylor's
They
wedding.
said both of their
yeah,
wedding?
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he's just felt awkward.
yeah.
I would feel awkward too. If
It's
I'm,
hard
if I'm on
when you're, and
eggshells.
especially when you're caught right off like guard on a question.
Totally.
And the interviewer did lead off with a crazy way to ask the question. She goes, "So this isn't your first love triangle?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "You had a love triangle in Taylor Swift's I Bet You Think About Me music video." And he was kind of like, "Oh shit, right, okay."
Yeah. Like, wait, what?
What did I have a love triangle?
Right,
Yeah.
thinking about his own relationships and his own career. I actually don't know. I feel like he's not had a very messy dating life. Miles Teller.
No, I wouldn't.
He and Kelly have been
think
married
him
for a
and
long
Kelly
time
have
now.
been together forever.
I think so,
Low
too.
Key, yeah.
Good for them. Well, all right. So we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
We will keep that on our desk.
Yes, for sure. We'll
For
keep an eye
future
out for
information.
Selena on that for
Keep an eye
sure.
out for Selena. Also, somebody on the carpet
Ooh.
praising. This time, Killa praise, some Trav praise. Law Roach.
We love Law.
We really do love Law, and I would love for Law to be involved with the Swift Kelsey empire. I would like him involved. And based on the clip, the interview, they were asking him about Taylor Swift's wedding dress.
Yeah.
And he talked, and he was like, "I'm sure it's going to be like above and beyond beautiful,
Yeah,
whatever."
he was like, I've never worked with her close like that, so
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
He's like,
and
I don't
appreciated
really
that.
know. I
Yeah.
appreciate that too. It was honest because a lot of people are always like, Law Roach doesn't like Taylor Swift, and I'm like, I don't think that anybody has. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to say that. They just never worked
And
together.
didn't he do Travis's GQ shoot?
So that's what he brought up. And he said that he was like, I really don't know Taylor that well. We sort of know each other. She's like, I'm sure the dress is going to be insane. However, I got to work very closely with Travis for 2 full days on that GQ shoot, which he looked awesome in that shoot.
Yeah, he
It
looked
was
really
cool.
good.
And he was like, I really love him. He's so sweet, whatever. He said, so I am actually excited to see his groom look. And everyone in the replies, myself included, thinks that Law is angling to be Travis's stylist.
Yeah.
And I would love that. I think that Law dressing Travis for the wedding would be amazing.
Amazing.
And you know what I bet though about Taylor? Like, I feel like she's so locked up with her people, Oscar De La Renta,
Yeah.
and everyone else that
She
she
has
works
her
with all
own
the time.
stylist.
Right. And she has her own stylist. And she's I think finally fitting her style now. I feel
Yeah.
like there have been years where it was like she's dressing a little too old, or she's dressing a little too like not good with her personality.
Yeah.
Now I feel like it really, really matches well, and she's wearing flattering stuff and age appropriate, just good shit.
Yeah.
So I would imagine like I would anticipate like an Oscar De La Renta wedding dress for Taylor. Like she just, you know what I mean? Like someone that works with her and knows how to dress her at this point.
I do wonder if Law's ever worked with any men before. I feel like probably.
He definitely.
Yeah.
He's a stylist for shoots all the time.
Yeah.
Like on carpets, I'm not sure.
Okay,
Law
yeah. Because I wouldn't
Roach
I doubt that Travis
stylist
was the
man.
first man he's ever worked with.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But I do feel like
And he's been a stylist forever.
yeah.
Oh, he does Tom Holland as well.
Oh, love.
And
duh, because Zendaya.
And Lewis Hamilton. It
Oh,
says
slay.
he with numerous male celebrities,
And Lewis
including
always
Tom
looks
Holland and
good.
Lewis Hamilton, known for because he was on Project Runway too.
Okay.
So he had all kinds of shit going on there.
Yeah.
I would love to know who else he's worked with. Men. Who has he styled? He
I
styled
do-
so many people. Zendaya, Celine Dion,
Yeah.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
I do feel like
So cool.
Travis could use a stylist.
Definitely. He had an okay. I liked his suit this week.
I liked his suit this week.
the gray with the black
Yeah,
underneath.
that was
But
cute.
yeah, no, he needs a stylist bad.
Yeah,
like I don't know what's going on
It's a hit
there.
or miss with his outfits.
People are, and you know what? There's a conversation that's had around his style now, being like, oh, he used to. People who don't know style think that like dressing crazy is style. You know, sometimes so they're
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
this man used to be stylish, and now he's like wearing this like boring suit or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, stylish? You
Yeah.
mean he wore loud prints all the
Yes,
time and
he-
Louis Vuitton head to toe,
Yeah.
logos out the ass? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's not style to me. That's
No.
just
Matching
being
set.
a billboard.
Yeah.
Which is also fine, but it's not style. And so I think that whoever is helping him, they've got good days and they've got bad days, but we're
Yeah.
trending towards good, I think.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
just so handsome. He deserves like a well-tailored suit and like, you know what I mean?
He's so handsome. I
Yeah.
mean, he could really pull off anything.
Yeah, he
but
can.
yeah, I do feel like he needs to find like a middle ground between like his like street style
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and like and like his outer
His like
and,
formal
his,
wear.
Like, formal wear. Yeah,
I totally
yeah.
agree with you. He also, I think, I'm sure it's a major struggle because he's such a big guy. It's rare that his clothes actually fit correctly.
Yeah, true.
And that I think makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Like the suit that he was wearing before the game this week, the suit was like perfectly tailored to him and it looked amazing. But then he wore a suit a little while back and it was so tight on his calves and like tight on his legs that it looked silly. It's just like not the style and it's just ugly. So I would love for Law Roach to step in and take over and be his groom stylist. Like, wouldn't that
that'd
be something?
awesome.
Do his groomsmen, do everybody. Like I would love. That would be.
Yeah.
I think that is like kind of likely. You know what I mean? Like I would put that in the bucket of pretty possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Why not?
Why not? They've worked together before. So
that interview made me think that he's angling for it. So we'll see. Also, we had Ophelia playing during the Wicked Brazil premiere.
Love.
Which scandal? Ariana Grande wasn't able to make it. Did you see that? She had all kinds of flight issues.
She had all kinds of issues. And apparently she was like getting death threats. Did you see that?
Yeah, because she was...
She like posted on her story. She was like, guys, stop sending me death threats. I literally can't do anything about this.
She was trying to come, and you know what? The worst place... And listen, I love Brazil. We love Brazil.
Come to Brazil, but if you don't come to Brazil, you're going to hear it.
You're going to hear it, right. But that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like Brazil, they're very proud people. But Ariana, I guess, went to go on a flight and it was delayed, which, by the way... The government's still shut down, so the flights are actually a nightmare right now, and they're going to get worse. You know what I mean? If they don't pull it up by next week, it's going to get worse. You see that?
Yeah.
About the flights?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like they're going to have to start closing airspace.
Yes, that's
it's crazy,
right, which is nuts.
Yeah.
So whatever. But so Ariana was having a really hard time getting out of wherever she was. No connecting flights. This, that. She even tried to fly private. There weren't any other options. Like you have to go through some sort of extensive approval process. Blah blah. She detailed all this. Amidst an apology, being like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, I would love to be there. The rest of the cast is going to be there and I wish I could be there. And so, yeah, sad she wasn't there.
Sad.
She doesn't deserve hate from Brazil. Yeah. It's not her fault.
But we love
whatever's going on outside is so annoying the fuck out of me.
And of course they're like drilling. We love a Taylor Wicked crossover.
Taylor Wicked crossover. So anyway, so they're playing Ophelia. Another conversation that people have been having around the Ophelia video is they're wondering if Cam gives Taylor a match in the video because he was the matchmaker between her and Travis.
That's a key connection.
I like that too. Who knows if it's true, but I think it's fun.
I have a feeling that it might have been in the maybe Cam was like a
like vouching.
Like, oh, your brother plays football. Does he know Travis? Blah blah blah. Like I could totally see that connection.
Absolutely. It does seem like the connection came from like Chiefs connections for sure. Like
Yeah.
Andy Reid or Cam or people that have dual, like a foot in each. So that's interesting.
Yeah, it seemed like they had a lot. I mean, obviously, if you go online, there's millions and millions, but it seems like they had so many like invisible strings just between, and like, her cousins taking a picture in front of Travis's locker room.
Right.
Like, that kind of stuff seems like maybe it started with one interest and then, she was hearing a bunch of things from mutual connections and that kind of gave her the A-okay.
Completely. You always need, you need to ask your girls or your guys.
For sure. You need the FBI to get on it.
Absolutely. You need references. You need, it's like getting a job.
Yeah.
I need to know that you're good people.
Exactly.
So love that. Okay. Going into non-Taylor stuff. Right. I think that's all for Taylor for now.
Yeah.
I think so. First on our list for non-Taylor stuff, All's Fair, the new Ryan Murphy.
Oh my God,
Ryan
guys.
Murphy, all-girl lawyer squad starring Kim Kardashian.
They embargoed all the reviews until the show came out.
Yeah.
So when the show released, like all the reviews released, and they are just the funniest fucking thing because they're
so
all like,
funny.
"This is the worst television show I've ever seen in my life." Like
it debuted with a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
on Rotten Tomatoes. Like that's an accomplishment of its own. Like Kelly and I were saying, this makes us want to watch it more because
of course.
it has to be so unbelievably bad.
Listen to this cast. Kim Kardashian, Sarah Paulson, Glenn Close, Naomi Watts, and Niecy Nash.
Yeah.
That's like the lawyer squad.
Yeah.
Okay. And 4 out of 5 of these women are gonna get me to watch if they're in a paperback. You know what I mean? I'll always watch Naomi, Glenn, Sarah. I'll watch Niecy here and there.
Yeah.
Kim, I'm not really getting out of bed for Kim, but now that I know that it's a total fucking disaster, I need to see it.
I need to see it for myself.
And I need to see Sarah Paulson and Glenn Close like acting their asses off, but it all getting undone by Kim Kardashian's stone face next to it. And like, you know, props to Kim for putting herself out there, and she does try all this stuff and whatever. And she, you know, whatever.
Well, I've just been seeing that the dialogue apparently is just like so
It's awful.
Like
It's
the
so
script
awful.
is terrible.
Maybe it's supposed to be super camp. I mean, it is Ryan Murphy. Like maybe it's just supposed to be ridiculous.
How many times are we going to give Ryan Murphy that excuse?
I know. Every time we give him that excuse.
He really hasn't put out anything that good since like the first season
AHS,
of what's that one show that I really loved with Ariana and Emma?
Scream Queens?
Yeah, Scream Queens. Like
That- well,
I
you
really
saw-
liked the first season of Scream Queens.
Me too. Scream Queens was the best.
Yeah.
You saw that they're bringing everybody back, right?
Yes, yeah.
For AHS 13, season 13. Not sure if it's going to be Scream Queens related, but it kind of sounds like it based on all the people that are back.
It's hard for me to get excited. I haven't been excited for a new American Horror Story since like I don't know. I fell off. I think after Apocalypse.
Yeah,
So
it's hard because I based on the people they're bringing back, Ariana, Jessica Lange, Evan Peters, Emma Roberts. I'm sure Sarah Paulson's involved somehow. Like based on the people they're bringing back, it has to be like Coven season 2 or like another Scream Queens.
Yeah.
Or if they're doing something completely different, it better be fucking good.
Did you say Jessica Lange?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Like it almost is as if it's about to be like the final season ever.
You know, I saw her being pushed in a wheelchair.
Yes, I was gonna ask you. Didn't you see her being pushed in a wheelchair recently? But she did an interview on a carpet recently, and she's fine. Like whatever was going on with her then, she must have had surgery or something. No, she's totally fine now. Because she was asked like a couple weeks ago if she would ever do American Horror Story again. She was like, "Oh God, absolutely not."
Oh.
She's literally in it.
Wait, that's funny.
And so everybody was like, "You're a liar. We're never gonna believe you again." But yeah, so she's in it. Ariana saying yes, I thought was a big deal. Although, you know, she might get killed off first episode just like she did during
Scream
Queens.
Yeah.
Who knows? So, but back to All's Fair. I will be watching.
I will be watching.
I have to see a train wreck.
Yeah.
And I'll laugh and have fun. Like I
saw a clip on Twitter and it's like Niecy Nash like trying to be all serious. It's so
They're
funny.
like on an airplane or whatever. And she's like, tell me what's what. And she's like, I forget what she said.
Yeah, I forgot what she said, but it's so funny.
It's hilarious. So that's that. Obviously making headlines.
Yeah.
We also had, I have an announcement to make. I'm back in on Role Model.
Yeah. Thank
Back
God.
in. I've forgiven him for the Charlie XCX befriending and whatever the fuck that was all about. I've forgiven him because he brought out Niall Horan as Sally to whatever show he did recently. And it was just a really sweet thing.
Very sweet. They've been teasing it for a couple days. Niall.
Oh, yeah.
Niall on it was either on TikTok or Instagram covered one of Role Model songs.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was like, oh shit, is he going to be Sally? Is he going to be Sally? And he actually turned out to be Sally.
And then he was Sally.
Yeah, it was in London. So obviously that makes sense.
Got it. That does make sense.
Oh, he's Irish, but you know, hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip, and a jump
close
over.
Enough. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, two of my faves combining. Who wouldn't be happy?
A really, really good surprise guest and very fun. And I just, if Niall says he's okay,
For sure.
I trust Niall.
We love Niall in this house.
We love him.
And people always joke that Tucker is kind of taking the place of Harry Styles for now. And like they always joke about like him being like Harry Styles, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh my God, now he's literally one person away from Harry Styles.
Like he's gonna steal his soul. If Harry's not careful.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah. So shout out, big announcement.
Shout out Role Model. Thank God.
He's fine.
Yes.
What's his name? Tucker?
Tucker. He's so cute.
Back
Tucker
in.
Pillsbury is his full name.
Hilarious.
I know.
Is he a Pillsbury?
No.
Doughboy
Just
family?
grew up in Maine.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he is, and he's keeping it under
wraps.
wraps.
Mac Miller discovered him?
Really?
Yeah.
No. Wow. Rest in peace.
Yeah, because he used to be like kind of like a rapper / singer.
He strikes me as that kind of.
Yeah, and then he kind of transitioned into like more like acoustic,
like folky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a good lane for him.
For sure. For sure.
Very nice. Well, cool. So we're in on him, or I'm back anyway.
Thank God.
Last night, Tuesday, was another episode of Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
What was the theme?
It was rock and roll night.
Rock and roll night. That's right.
Damn, it's all to hell.
Yeah, it was. I didn't watch the whole thing. I've seen a couple clips. Gia's watched the whole thing.
I just don't understand how they haven't learned their lesson. Last rock and roll night, last season, they had Gene Simmons on.
Yeah.
And it was an absolute nightmare. He was a pervert beyond pervert.
I wasn't even watching the season at all last year, and I remember you and Fran going off about Gene Simmons being the worst guest judge ever. Yeah. No, that's fucking crazy.
It was disgusting. Everybody else gave her a 7.
So insane.
It was insane, and nobody liked him. He had no idea what he was doing judging wise, and that was earlier on in the season.
Yeah.
So to do it again with a terrible judge later on in the season, where we're getting really close to the end, I think we're 3 weeks
now.
out.
Yeah, it matters a lot more
and
now.
You can't have, and we know. In this house, we love Flavor Flav. He's a Swiftie. He claims to be the king of the Swifties.
Yeah.
But he just should not have been on that podium. He ruined Alex's perfect score.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to give, I don't know.
For what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
literally.
Like, what was his excuse? What was his excuse for that?
Nothing. He said, he was like, you did such a great job, blah, 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 and then gives her a 9. Like,
He just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So I just don't understand.
Why are non-dancers judges? Like, that is my question, too.
And he was legitimately making no sense. Before he would give a critique, he'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the top. Next up, here we go, 4, 5.
That's his thing. Like,
There's
that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
And that, again, fine, but not as a judge on Dancing with the
Not
Stars.
as a judge
like,
on Dancing with the Stars.
Doing?
I just could not understand who approved that and why.
Did I hallucinate, or did he give Andy a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sick. So
He
that's
gave
just for everyone
Alex
to know.
and Andy the same score.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
a miscarriage of justice.
The ABC should be ashamed of themselves, because that was really just totally lazy on their part, just adding him in there for literally no reason. But yeah, let's talk about Andy.
Talk about Andy. So Andy was doing a contemporary to the Beach Boys, and
he cried in his package.
And here is the question: like, do we think that Andy actually does still want to be there?
Yes, I do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Despite everybody being like, "Get the fuck out!"
I do.
Old man,
I do think he genuinely wants
to be
there.
there,
And that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
But again, we are close enough to the end of the competition where it's time to weed out the people that are there for the fan votes, for the whatever. Now we're at the point where it's like, you better have gotten a couple of 10s by this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you're at the top, if you're gonna win, you would have gotten a 10 by now, at least one. You know what I mean?
The best people are getting 10s at this point.
Yes.
And I think with Jen leaving, that made me almost more upset with Jen than Danielle, just because I feel like Danielle, she just couldn't get there, Like,
right.
She had a couple great dances.
Danielle Fishel was eliminated.
Yes.
Also, we didn't say at the top, but like, obviously, spoilers.
Oh, yeah,
sorry, but like, whatever. I don't think whatever. People know we're gonna spoil it.
Yeah, but I had a harder time like justifying that Andy should have gone home. My justification is Danielle has gotten better.
Yes.
Andy has not. Danielle just couldn't get to that point where she needed to like be up with Alex and Jordan and Whitney, and
she really hadn't wowed me or anyone seemingly.
She had one great dance with Pasha. And I said this to Kelly.
Like
I was
red?
like, it was like a black long dress, and they did like a
was it the Halloween
tango maybe? Maybe it was Halloween. I can't remember.
Because I also remember a really good dance with Pasha. It might have been Halloween.
It was either Halloween or the one before that.
Yeah, I forget.
I think it was the one before that, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And
you know better than me.
I just feel like Pasha kind of didn't really know like how to make her shine choreography wise. So that was also something that I feel like she kind of was. They just like, his choreography just wasn't that good.
It's not very risky, and it's not, and like you said, it doesn't really highlight her strengths.
Yeah, it
and
doesn't.
I think that at this point in the competition, you need to be a 10 out of 10 version of yourself, whether you get those 10s at all. And yeah, she's shown glimpses of that, of like getting it and really, and accepting the dances and doing well with the dances. It's not like she's a bad dancer. She's just not top 3 or top 5. Like, she's not even close.
So that's why I was like, okay, obviously I do think Andy should have gone home.
Yeah.
But, Danielle was next. And
Danielle, right, exactly.
I fear that Dylan Efron might be next.
Dylan Efron is definitely...
If we can't get a grasp on this Andy thing.
Grim Reaper's knocking on his door next, for sure.
And again, his dance this week, he just can't stand up straight. He's too tall. He's so tall, and he just, his posture is not good. His
posture is bad. His and we love Dylan Efron in this house, but his posture's bad, and he's another one who, he's improving.
He's like loose.
He's improving, but not enough.
Yeah.
And I think he skated by on a lot of charm and sweetness for a long time, but now again we're down to the wire.
Yeah.
And from this point forward, we're only accepting pros. You know what I mean? Like, if you Alex Earl, Elaine, Jordan,
Elaine,
So speaking of Elaine,
Robert.
Robert, and Whitney, I would say, those are the people to beat.
Yeah.
And who else? You know what I mean? Who else is even as good as that? Nobody left, right?
Yeah, no.
So those are the people to beat.
Yeah.
At this point, who do you think is gonna take on the mirror ball for real?
Oh, good question.
I am kind of I'm all over the map with it. So
I have a feeling it's gonna be Alex.
I really kind of hope it is,
because she honestly has improved a lot. She was obviously a great dancer to start with.
Yeah.
But I think we talked about this before. Like, she was very stiff.
very stiff and very like TikTok dance.
Yeah,
and
and
club
now
dance, not like
she is
ballroom dancer.
like, she's obviously getting 10s. She's fabulous. She commands the stage. I feel like she's hitting her mark. She's killing it. Her timing is amazing. Her facial expressions are great.
Yep.
She has the following. She has the fan base. So I feel like it's gonna be my final four are Jordan, Robert, Alex, and Elaine.
I love that Final Four.
Yeah.
I love that Final Four. Yeah. Do we think they're ever going to finally voice the fact that Whitney has remained good yet consistent throughout this entire season?
I doubt
like
it.
Ever.
The judges favor her so hard.
It's
I don't
so
know why.
annoying.
I don't know if it's
Maybe
because of Mark.
Yeah, it could be
it's
because
like
of Mark.
it's insane. And justice for Jordan. It's like, why
Justice
are
for
Bruno
Jordan.
and Derek giving her 9s on that dance? Like, she deserved 10s.
Yeah, she's insane.
The scoring was giving me such a headache last night because on
Yeah.
top of Flava making everything worse, I felt like their scoring was all off. You know what I did appreciate? Carrie Ann.
Yes. Oh, I saw you post, Carrie
Yeah,
Ann,
she-
standing up,
yeah.
laying down the law.
Yeah, she
She took a couple notes from Cheryl Burke last week.
Yeah, literally. And, so I knew right away that Flava was, after Whitney's days, I knew Flava was going to give her a 10. And I was like, this is so unfair. He's going to give Whitney a 10. She's going to get a perfect score.
So
and
annoying.
Alex isn't, because Flava just decided not to give her a 10. Like, literally had no reason why. But then Carrie Ann hit her with that 9 because she was messing her feet up or something. And I was like,
Good.
yes!
The footwork.
Get
Watch
her
that
ass,
footwork.
Carrie Ann!
Yeah, get it. Lifts, you're off the ground,
Yeah.
right? What was the thing we were
No,
talking about?
something about like her footwork was messed up
Was
or something
bad.
of that
Yeah,
nature.
yeah.
So, I was like,
yeah.
thank God for Carrie Ann in this moment, because it saved Whitney from being at the top of the leaderboard when she did not deserve to be there.
No, I'm completely aligned with you. And I think, too, the argument for Alex Earl, not only does she want it bad, try really hard. She is
You can
so
tell she's so in it.
dedicated.
Yeah.
Like she's living, breathing Dancing with the Stars. I
Meanwhile,
also
Whitney has to be a
think
mom, and
I'm filming
I have to shoot
2 shows at
Mormon
once.
wives. I have
Shut
to go on
up.
the red carpet. Bleh.
So over it. Like, again, I love Whitney on the show, but it's annoying.
That's
It's like, we get it.
that sad sack story.
Yeah, we know what you're
No one's gonna
doing.
feel sympathy for
No.
an influencer. Like,
No,
no one is.
They're really not. And I also think that Val, to your point about Danielle Official earlier, I think that Val is so good at
Yes.
making sure Alex's strengths
Yeah.
are highlighted. And also, he's just got great choreography. He's
Totally.
so good. I love him.
And they have good like friendship chemistry that you could
Yes.
tell like shines. Like, I feel like Danielle and Pasha, they just like
it was
didn't
work
really
for
seem
them.
like they were like that close.
They didn't really bond.
Because you really have to have some sort of a bond or a friendship, and I think that really makes your dancing better. Like Robert
Absolutely.
and Whitney.
You have to have chemistry.
Yeah, totally.
And I will say, it's hard, I'm sure, for people to get that kind of chemistry in dance,
Yeah.
because there's always that conversation of like, oh, they're in love, oh, they're hooking up, oh,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
because passion needs to shine through. So I imagine a lot of people are like hesitant to
Yeah,
be so
you don't-
passionate
yeah.
with like someone they're not having sex with or
Yeah.
like dating or
Yeah,
married
she's a
to or
mom.
whatever.
Like, it's
Yeah.
hard. Like,
It's hard to like
you-
let that
yes,
go.
for
you know?
sure, for
So
sure.
so I get it.
I honestly feel like Robert, Irwin, and Whitney struggle a little bit with their like chemistry.
I feel like they're in and out.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'm like, woo, and other times I'm like, oh, you could have been.
Yeah, like I felt like this last dance, like they ended on this like almost kiss type of thing, and I was like, this just kind of seems
This is a little
uncomfortable. Like, you guys are
awkward.
like
Yeah.
brother and sister to me almost.
Right.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Right.
But
it's like when the Huffs do the dance together and you're like,
Don't even get.
I
Dude,
hate when they dance
can
together.
I-
They're
okay,
both
wait.
so good. I just hate when they dance together because it is always so like romantic. And I know it's technical. I know that's not nice to say about the dancers.
they're
I get
the
so mad when you
Lannisters.
say that.
They are the
but they're the
Lannisters.
Lannister. You know, it's like, and I love them both. I
No,
do.
I don't. I really
I know
don't
you
like
hate
the
the
Huffs. I'm sorry.
I know
I
you
don't
hate
like
the
Derek.
Huffs.
I don't like Julianne. They make it all about themselves. I'm like, why? I love Alfonso. I'm like, why are Alfonso and Julianne in the group dance?
I don't get it.
Like, I just
don't
don't
get
really
it.
understand that.
I know.
Derek's always trying to do these things. He's thinking of these stupid one-liners every single time he gives us his judging. He
It's
always
the
has
Huff
to say,
show. They're going to rename Dancing
Huff
with the
show.
Stars to Dancing with the Huffs.
But I don't know if you saw this. So they brought in a couple, the Dodgers coach, and then like 3 of the players after they won the championship.
No, I didn't see. Oh, but that makes sense.
They like
LA.
show obviously ushered them in to like do this spot. None of them look like they knew where they were.
Right.
So they're sitting there like whatever. It's a commercial break, and there's like a behind the scenes video because they do behind the scenes TikTok live.
Okay.
And they'll have like Riley and Jan. They had Jan.
Fun.
So they had Jan hosting.
Wait, I'm dead.
So wait for this. So they have all these Dodgers players sitting, and Carrie Ann goes in and takes a picture with them. Derek goes in and takes a picture with them. Julianne, meanwhile, all of their wives are sitting behind them.
Oh no.
Julianne goes up and lays across them with the highest slit in her dress. She has her head on like Will Smith's lap and like her legs all the way draped across. The wives all duck their head underneath so that they don't get into the picture. It is unbelievable. And Jan goes,
wait, that's so crazy, Julianne.
I know. I forget what Jan said, but he said something so funny. He's like, classic Julianne. Like, what? It's so
funny. Everyone knows
Yes.
that's her thing.
Yes.
She's like all into it. I will say, like, I feel like all the dancers, they're just so comfortable, like with themselves and their bodies and whatever, like the high slit and blah blah. I feel like they're always, if it were up to them, they'd be in leotards dancing all the time.
For sure. I just was like,
so
Julianne,
funny.
like, you're really gonna get on these guys' laps right
She's
now?
like, sure, like, yeah. What else? What are you gonna do about it, by the way, bitch? Yeah, this is my show. Welcome to my world.
Listen, it is the Huff show, so whatever they
Huff
say
show.
goes apparently. But
I like
was
the
beyond.
I like how ridiculous it all is. It's entertaining.
It
for
is
me,
very
for
entertaining
sure.
in the terms of the Huffs, and I love to hate them. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
course,
Like,
of course.
if one of them were gone, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, they also keep it young. I feel like Alfonso is great, but before that, it became kind of stale. I would say for a while, but it's really some life has been breathed back into it for sure.
Yeah,
and I do think the Huffs work really hard on it. So
yeah, they do.
But they are annoying.
Yeah,
definitely annoying.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled for next week. We got
Yeah, what's the theme?
Tom Bergeron. I'm not sure what the theme is, but Tom Bergeron is coming back as a guest
Tom
judge.
Bergeron, I like him.
Yeah. He was a former
That's
host.
right. That's right. I love him.
Yes.
It's all clicking.
So that'll be fabulous. I'm not
Very
sure
fun.
what the theme is, but
I'll watch that one live so we can talk about it live.
we'll have to really rally the troops on this one, guys.
Perfect. Yeah, it's time. Like Andy, your watch has ended. Like I would I guess the question is like, because it's going to be between Andy and Dylan.
Legit,
no, I'd be so pissed. It's going to end up being between like Dylan and Andy or whatever. And yeah, they're going to keep saving his ass. I don't know.
Yeah.
The judges need to step in and start scoring like force. You know what I mean? Like they need to start chopping his legs off and showing America just because you like grandpa dancing around with his fog so you can't see his footwork doesn't mean that he deserves the mirror ball.
Yeah, and I
the
wonder if they gave him like worse scores. Like I feel like that would probably send him home because it's like a combination.
Right. And they need to step in. It's time.
Yeah.
And I think that they've been. I mean, sevens are very generous. Do we
So
think he's
generous.
dancing as well as sevens?
No, he deserves
no way.
4s and 5s.
So then give him real scores. All right.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann, we're counting on
He
you.
doesn't move.
We're counting on you, Carrie Ann. Literally speaking to Carrie Ann. She's the only one with the
Save
balls
us,
to
Carrie
do it.
Ann.
Bruno's not going to do it. He's going to stand
Yeah.
up and yell and whatever. And Derek just wants to hear himself talk. He doesn't care what
Joke's like,
anybody else
your
says.
inspiration is what this show needs.
He's going to compliment sandwich the hell out of Andy Richter.
Oh, yeah.
And the insult will get lost.
Yeah.
Because
Carrie Ann had the most like backhanded compliment to Andy. She was like, you are why like we need this, like people who don't know dancing at all. It's so funny. I was like, get him, Carrie. Get him, Carrie Ann.
I bet they fucking hate it. I bet they hate it too, being like, America's so stupid. You know what I mean? Like whenever
I can't imagine how frustrating it is to like watch all these good people go home and you have nothing. There's nothing you can do about it.
So annoying. I don't know if America's been on the same page voting for people on TV since like American Idol. Like
seriously,
since Kelly Clarkson. Like Kelly Clarkson was the first.
We
time,
have not had a unanimous person.
People, they're not thinking about the skills.
Yeah.
And that I think is what is most
people
frustrating.
keep being like, he brings me joy. He brings me joy. Oh, bad dancing brings you joy?
Can I say that I
Go
hate
watch fucking
I hate that expression. It brings me joy. He brings me joy. You bring me joy.
Okay, so go watch Conan. Go watch reruns of Conan.
Like I get the idea of something bringing you joy, but when people are like, that brings me joy, it's that to me is very like cringe millennial.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that excuse.
I don't like it.
His dancing's entertaining. No, it's not. It's terrible. It's Emma Slater that's entertaining because she's good at dancing.
She's amazing. She's just dragging him around the floor.
Legit.
Get your head out of your ass. Figure it out. Stop voting for Andy. It's enough.
Just stop.
Enough.
I'm begging you guys to just stop. And I know you guys all get off on me getting so mad about it, but I just can't stand
People
it.
do love to push it in
dude,
your
I
face.
posted on TikTok yesterday
That's so
being like,
funny.
we gotta lock in, like, don't vote for Andy. All the comments. I just voted for Andy. I voted for Andy.
Oh, well, I'm voting for Andy double now. I'm voting for him 10 times. I'm voting for all
how
my
about
devices.
how about I punch you in the gut? Okay.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna vote for Alex 10 times more.
I know. I'm like, where do people get these bots that like troll people online to post like 90 tweets
No
in a
idea.
day?
No
I
idea.
need them to
That
vote
sketchy-ass
on
website.
10 different numbers, 10 million times for Elaine and Robert and Alex. Like, I need to find these bots. I need to find a
We
troll.
need to find that. We're looking for bots. Not
Yeah. If you guys have access to AI bots, this is the one time I'll use it.
Just send them to vote for everyone but
Yes,
Andy. That's
please,
all. That's
please.
all. Just knock it out of the water. We're just done.
Because I'm convinced he's using bots at this point.
Literally. So that's very worked up about the dancing.
Obviously.
But obviously we're loving Dancing with the Stars this season.
We have
so
our
we're
own
gonna keep
mirror
watching.
ball.
Oh my God, we really do. And Taylor has the
Mirror
Mirror
ball.
Ball song. And that's why we do Dancing with the Stars.
Exactly.
And that's always why we've done it, by the way.
Yes.
But no, so we obviously will see it through the end of the season. And because everybody last week said they were loving our combos, we'll keep talking about it.
Yeah,
Why
for
not?
sure.
Through the end of the season, it'd be great. So I'll watch in full next week, not
Yeah.
just clips, so we can really dive in.
Slide.
But all right, shall we move on to our voicemails,
Yes.
etc.? Yay! Oh wait! Before the voicemails, I forgot. Hear ye!
Legit.
We actually, in addition, obviously the draft queens hath arrived.
Yes.
And the draft queens are taking it on the road.
beep beep.
We will officially be at the December 7th Chiefs game at Arrowhead.
How exciting, guys. We're
with
so
DraftKings.
excited. Yes.
DraftKings is bringing us, and so they're going to treat us like queens. That we are.
Obviously, the
Obviously.
draft queens.
It'll be my first NFL game. Both of our first times going to Arrowhead
Yep.
and being in Missouri. I know that we've talked about this at length. We were trying to get to a game, but it is all confirmed. We're booking flights, we're booking our hotels, and we'll be there December 7th.
So excited.
If you're in Kansas City that weekend, we will be there.
Yes.
And I had a couple of birdies let me know some possible routes to get into 1587 Prime. So hopefully we'll be able to secure a reservation.
We're working diligently on that.
Yes, we are. And
so excited.
We're very,
It's
very excited.
Kelly's first NFL game.
That's what I'm saying. I really am pumped the fuck up about that. I don't know what to expect.
It's going to be cold.
Yes.
It's going to be real fucking football.
We're going to be wearing cutie little hats,
Yes,
probably.
for sure.
We're very, very excited. So huge shout out to DraftKings for
Yes.
bringing us. And I cannot wait, and we cannot wait for everybody to see us go. And we'll
Yes,
do a little vlog about
seriously.
it and all kinds of videos.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna bop around. We're trying to get there on early on Saturday so we can like
Yep.
bop around, see the shops,
Yep.
do all the things, see all the cute shirts and all the merch and all the things.
It's gonna be tremendous. So,
Yes.
but that aside, we of course are, gambling never sleeps. We
Yes.
are out here making another parlay for you guys this week. The Draft Queens, Gia came up with this one. We're doing
Yes.
something a little bit different. We didn't do a bunch of different games.
Yeah.
We picked different types of picks. Or what lines, different lines for a couple of different games. So explain to the
So
people.
I just picked the 2 4:00 slate games because they're
Love.
both. One is like an NFC East rivalry, Commanders versus Lions.
Love.
And then one is Rams and Niners. I believe they're also in the same division. I could be wrong because of LA and San Francisco, but
Oh, yeah.
2 Cali teams
Yep.
facing off against each other. So I thought
Love.
these and the boys let me know that would probably be the best game to watch.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So we have
we pulled the
we
men.
pulled the Ben. We had to pull the men in.
Sometimes we pull the men.
Just
We
because
don't.
I wanted to know like what game they would say was going to be the most entertaining of
Totally.
the week of the Sunday slate, and they said Rams Niners.
Perfect.
And I love the Lions, so I have a little bit of a bias.
My uncle's a big Lions fan.
Shout
and it
out
was his
Detroit.
birthday the other day.
Shout
So,
out my Detroit girls, all my Michigan State girls.
shout out.
So we're gonna go with the Rams Niners over. I think this is gonna be a really high scoring game. But we're gonna go with the Rams money line.
What was the what's the over? The total
it's
points. Do we have them?
Yeah, let me pull that up. Good question, because I believe it was 47.5.
Oh, nice.
Or something of that nature. Let me see.
Last week we were trying to do, or we had other individual bets going on for our Barstool game of the week, and I had taken the over on the Chiefs Bills game, and it was 52.5, and that was a little too high
Yeah, that's
for
high.
me personally.
Okay, so the over is 49.5.
49
so that
and a
is
half.
high, but I do feel like
But a lot of teams hit that.
yeah,
That's
I
more
do
likely.
feel like this is going to be a very tough game. I feel like it's going to be a lot of scoring.
Cool.
And then we're going to take the Rams money line on that one. Matt Stafford, Kelly Stafford.
I like them.
They're Swifties. They dressed up as Taylor and Travis.
Love them.
And then the next game we're going to go to is Detroit Lions at Washington Commanders. We're going to take the under on that one because the Commanders just unfortunately lost their quarterback,
Yes,
Jaden Daniels. Awful injury, so we're prayers up for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's a speedy recovery. But unfortunately, that affects the team big time.
Absolutely.
So
they were really doing
they
well.
were cooking.
And I'm sad
They
for
were
them.
cooking.
I
So I do
bad.
feel like this is going to be a little bit of a morale. Not booster. What's the opposite of
a
booster?
morale.
Sucker?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Suck the morale out?
Suck the morale out. Yeah.
There has to be a better term for that, but we'll think of it.
I can't think of of any kind
but
of way.
Their morale is low, for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
But we're going to take the under on that 49.5, and we're going to take Detroit money line. So Detroit
Fabulous.
to win.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
And
altogether, I'll just say it all
Yeah, say
together.
it all together.
Detroit Lions money line, Detroit Washington under 49.5. LA Rams money line, and then LA Rams San Francisco 49ers over 49.5.
Perfect. So we've got an over/under and 2 money lines.
Yep.
So get yourselves over to your DraftKings Sportsbook app and put your bets and make sure you place your bets before the game actually starts. That's also something I feel like we never say it, but that is, the game starts. Both of those games start at 4 o'clock. So
that's true. But with our picks here, you can pick them. You can do the I think you have to pick our specific parlay before the game starts.
Got it.
But I do believe you can place this parlay if you want to.
Like mid-game?
Yeah, because, money line and
True.
the over-under. But obviously the lines will be different.
Yeah, it changes the odds
Yeah.
when you do it like that. But yeah, keep an eye out for our little faces in the app. We're
Yes.
still popping off in there. And DraftKings has really stepped it up for us. I feel like they're so lovely to us. We're actually doing another little commercial for them right after we're done recording today. So huge shout out for DraftKings for not only trusting us to deliver these bet options to you, but for also spoiling us like the queens that we are.
Thank you so much to DraftKings. And whether you're here for the touchdowns, the tailgate, or just good times with friends, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, adds extra excitement to game day. Even if you're new to betting, it's simple and fun. Just pick a team or your favorite player. No pressure, no need to know all the rules. Just a fun way to add extra excitement to your game days. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly.
Woo.
So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code TaylorWatch. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Woo! Big shouts.
Slayage McGee.
Fabulous. So yeah, December 7th. Oh, I'm so pumped up. We're going to be looking so cute.
So excited. And you know what I'm really excited for?
Yeah?
I really want to try Kansas City barbecue.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
You know who we have to ask for that is Glenny. Balls. He knows
the BBQ.
Balls, Glenny. He knows BBQ like nobody's business, and I believe he went semi-recently and has a few suggestions. So we'll ask him.
Fabulous.
I trust his judgment. But if anybody else has a home spot,
right.
a home base of
if
Kansas
we have
City
any
barbecue.
KC listeners, please recommend us your favorite BBQ spot because
Lunch
that's kind
stuff,
of what
Me
that's
too.
what I got my eye on.
Me too.
Okay, let's get into voicemails and DMs.
Woo-hoo.
So I posted a graphic with the wrong number.
Oh.
So
but it's fine because you guys have it memorized because we sing it every week.
Right. And we actually got a very nice message of a girl being like, I don't even need the graphic because I just sing it out loud.
Amazing. That's literally the whole point of making a song. Great.
We'll do voicemails and then rapid fire because we didn't get any DMs because I posted the wrong number.
Okay. Yeah. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
You guys should just put the number in your phone. You could save it in your phone as Taylor Watch, and then you can just call whenever you want.
You have a thought, just text.
Just
text us,
or call. Right. You can text it too.
Yeah.
So you should text us all the time. And
Hey,
and it's
guys.
you can literally look at it. Yeah. It's great.
Okay, let's jump into voicemails.
Fabulous.
On the topic of Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh.
Let me say it louder for the people that didn't hear me last week. Stop voting for Andy. I beg you, not Topanga. Topanga doesn't deserve this. Anyway, why? Why do you have a crush on him? Why? He's cute, but not that cute.
No.
No. He's not like old
Okay.
enough to be that
Love you,
cute.
girls.
No.
Bye.
Yeah, that was it.
Bye, Queen. And we share your frustrations.
Yeah, we share your
totally
frustrations.
understand.
That's something like the people are like, he's
funny.
so cute. Like Elaine's
He's not
the same
100.
age. Stop
That's what I
babying
mean.
him. Like he's a fucking
So
like
weird.
like no one treats Elaine the way that they treat Andy.
No.
Like they don't be like, oh, she's so cute.
Because she's
oh.
talented.
Yeah.
And so it's like she's got harsher critics.
It's like why are we treating this
So
60-year-old man like he's a baby?
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Gia. This is Gail from Rhode Island.
Hey, Gail.
Hey, Gail.
Love watching the show pod every week, and definitely miss you girls harmonizing all the time. My question is, do you think we're going to get any live performances of any of the songs from Life of a Showgirl? I would have thought if she was going to do live performance, it would have been within the first 2 or 3 weeks of the album coming out. And I'm wondering if you think the longer we go, the less and less likely we'll be seeing any live performance.
That's a good point.
I mean, possibly the Grammys, but does that make sense? Since you wouldn't be up for a Grammy for this album.
Yeah.
Anyways, love to know what you girls think. And that's it. Thanks. Bye.
Love you, Queen.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for calling. And that's a really good point.
I do feel like the longer it goes, the less likely.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
anything, I feel like it would have been Fallon.
I agree. I feel like it could have been Fallon. It could have been a sneak.
Do people perform on Seth
SNL.
Myers?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I've never noticed.
Yeah, we'll have to-
I don't have a memory of that. I feel like
Yeah.
it's always like long conversation. Because she was on there for like an hour, right?
Yeah, she was on there for a while.
Yeah. I would have thought possibly a Fallon. I would have thought maybe a surprise SNL.
yeah.
But past that, yeah, because the Grammys, I don't know if they do that where they have them do performances of songs that aren't nominated for something or albums that haven't been eligible.
Yeah, and I
That
feel like
almost
why
seems like
perform when you're not
Totally.
eligible?
it also
almost.
kind of seems like that move seems a little bit like, oh, you're this album's up for conversation next year.
Yeah,
so it almost
so
feels
why
like
are
a
you-
leg up at the Grammy.
You should
Yeah.
save it for
Right.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure, but that is a good point. And I am curious if we will ever get a live performance. It doesn't. I just don't know when it would be.
I know,
There really
I
isn't
know.
a time for that.
Like I'm thinking like Christmas special?
Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because remember last year Sabrina did
Yeah,
that
she did.
amazing Christmas
Yeah, it was
special,
so
and somebody tweeted the other day just being like, "Oh, it's almost this time of year again. I really hope she does another one."
Yeah, me too.
And in that case, yeah,
Maybe
I
Life of the
think we're getting
Showgirl
Life of a
Christmas
Showgirl
version?
duet, Christmas duet.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you how I feel. Sorry, my lips. I told you how I feel about half of those songs. Like, kind of are Christmassy to me. Like, I don't know why.
No,
Remember I
Opalite
kept
is
saying
very
that?
Christmassy to me.
Opalite's Christmassy,
Yeah.
and then there was another one towards the end of the album. that-
Honey?
Maybe Honey.
Life of a Showgirl?
I don't know which one. When we did the recap, or I'm sorry, when we did the live listen, I forget what I said, but I was like, this one kind of reminds me of Christmas. And
Yeah.
maybe it was Opalite, but for some reason I thought it was another song. Doesn't matter regardless. I think that it will be interesting to see if we get some sort of live performance. We're also kind of holding out still for a potential music video, extra music video, Opalite maybe. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to
Opalite
see.
seems to be the most likely to be performed live / have a music video, just
Yeah.
because like everybody's going crazy for it.
We'll
Have you
just
been
have to keep
seeing
manifesting.
the TikToks of the kids all over the world? Not the U.S. I'm talking Africa. I'm talking the Philippines.
Dancing
to Opalite.
No.
There's like an Opalite dance that they've made up, and it's like these groups of kids in schools
Cute.
in all of these places all over the world.
You
It's
sent me a very
crazy.
cute video of like those girls harmonizing in the car.
How fucking cute
Yeah, that
was
was
that?
really sweet.
They were like the Step Brothers family.
Yeah,
It
you
was
literally-
so funny, so cute, and they were spot on. By the way,
I know, they sounded
were really
good.
good. But yeah, I think that Opalite is really resonating with people. People love Fate of Ophelia, of course, but Opalite is the clear second choice, I think, for maybe and first for some.
Yeah.
But in terms of like singles and stuff.
For sure.
So that would be my guess of a live performance if we were to ever get one.
Agreed. Okay, let's get into the next one. This one is a little long.
Ooh. Oh, I'll buckle up.
Hey guys, so I was just listening to your Tuesday episode, and you were going through the different months and the different months and assigning a Taylor album to each month.
Yes.
And poor Lover, I just have to say, Lover used to be my top Taylor album. It's not anymore, only because of the existence of like folklore
Yeah, it's like
and the
its
Torture
folklore
Poets
exists, yeah.
department, but like pre-Folklore, Lover was tops for me.
I loved it too.
And I feel so bad for it because people are consistently like, I think what people don't like about Lover, and I don't want to presume the same for both of you, but be open to this. Okay. I think what people don't like about Lover is honestly the marketing of it. I think the album falls victim to not only the marketing, but also the lead single. Yeah, and people just associate Lover with that like cheesy tie-dye,
100%,
heart hands, me era. Yes. And people are like, oh, that's a cheesy, badly written album. When like actually some of the best songs of her discography are from Lover. Like going through, I mean, Cruel Summer is the bop of all bops, and it's a well-written bop.
Yeah, it
is. It's that. The Archer, like, can we talk about the genius? One of her most, like,
Archer.
I think honestly one of my top track fives of her discography is The Archer.
I know, I might too.
So
honestly.
introspective, so incredible.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we've got Cornelia Street, one of my favorite songs. I love the nostalgia of that song. Death by a Thousand Cuts, Need We Say More?
Exactly.
Yeah, False God and Afterglow, both like really sexy songs.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite songs of all time, and definitely I want to say my top closing track of any Taylor album is Daylight.
Daylight's so good.
It's a beautiful
we just have some amazing songs, and yes, there are some skips. Like, I'll say it, Me is just a skip song.
Yeah.
Paper Rings, a little bit of a skip song.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I get it. Honestly, You Need to Calm Down. I don't think that's a skip song. Like, I think that song is such a bop, and I loved it during the Eras tour. But like,
it's Welcome to New York.
I just think the album falls victim to its marketing, and the overall cheesiness of it, and it doesn't deserve it because it has some amazing, amazing songs.
Totally agree.
So would love to hear your take on that.
Get this girl in fucking court.
That's what I'm saying.
Legit preach to the choir.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That was a spot on analysis.
Agree with the idea that the marketing of Lover almost like kind of ruins the
it tanked it a little bit,
and you know how great some of those songs really are, because just based off the aesthetic and you know how it was marketed, it was kind of marketed as this like fun, light, tie-dye,
right,
we're
like
dip dyeing our hair.
Rewinding back, at the time it was supposed to come out in, you know, it was tied in with Pride, it was tied in with this like this like butterflies and pastels, and I don't dislike the look of Lover or even the tone of Lover, but I do think that it had that element of desperation in a lot of ways. Yeah. And I think Me obviously just didn't hit the way that she hoped it would. Yeah. It was almost a little too camp for people to get marketing wise. Yeah. But then it kind of overshadowed the songs, and I think that our caller is absolutely correct. Some of the best songs are on Lover.
100%.
And you forget about them because you think about Me, you think about You Need to Calm Down, you think about Cruel Summer, which are all great songs, but they fall into you know, the category of Taylor Swift that people are you know, get polarized by, you know, where they're like, all she does is sing about her boyfriends, and all she does is sing for kids, and it's like, Me sounds like a kid's song, but the lyrics are fine and whatever. But I'm interested to know how other people feel about it too, because I do think that I don't really know what was going on with the marketing at the time. Like, I think it just got wrapped up in the machine. You know what I mean? Like, it just, none of it felt like, it didn't feel so much like Taylor, I guess. If I'm thinking, now that we've had so many other album rollouts, it just felt the most
like
manufactured.
Almost was like, it just, like you said, it just didn't seem like Taylor. Yeah. And honestly, like, the outfits were just so
they were bad,
heinous.
They were just like, honestly, like cheap.
Yeah,
is cheap
just
the right way to say it? Like, I don't know.
So gaudy almost. I don't know. Like, you know, I'm thinking about like when she wore like that yellow like fringe jacket. It's just like I think that's what really like makes people think. And also like, it's a very 50-50 album in the way that you were describing. You know, there's these amazing songs, and then there's these songs that just like don't really hold up that well. So obviously it just doesn't have the legs to stand on the way that like Folklore does, Evermore does, you know, where like there are basically no skips on those albums.
Exactly.
So,
And it also has the Soon You'll Get Better aspect. You got to skip that song. It's too sad. You know, it's
it's a very nuanced album, you know, like because every single time I say I don't like Lover, it's like one of my least favorite albums. I'm like, wait a second, I love Afterglow, Daylight, False God, The Archer.
Right.
Like those are some of my favorite Taylor Swift songs just in general.
Me too.
So I
was
forgot that you
obsessed with
existed.
it. Yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
Like it's just so good. When Lover came out, I was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like, I was nonstop. Couldn't turn on anything else for months. And but that was, I feel like I was like that in the fall, and I'm not sure exactly what time of year it came out.
I remember, I think it came out in like
July
July or
right?
August. Yeah.
Like springtime?
When did
Maybe it was
Lover
August.
come out?
That would
I
make
remember
sense.
August, because I remember driving home from the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
And listening to the album in the car and being like, okay, this album's actually pretty good. And I was like
Totally.
so obsessed with Death by a Thousand Cuts, obviously.
Of course.
But yeah,
that song is too
Justice
good.
for Lover.
Justice for Lover, really. I'm completely aligned with that sentiment that the marketing has soured people.
For sure. Last one.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. I've been loving Life of a Showgirl, but I've actually been listening to Midnights a lot lately.
Same.
And it got
Us
me
too.
thinking that when Midnights first came out, I had just finished watching the show Normal People.
Of course.
And so now every time
Wow.
that I hear the song You're on Your Own Kid, it just like in my mind so perfectly goes with the story of Marianne. And like in the beginning with her and Connell, the way that they were in school.
Wow,
And
yes.
then just kind of goes like how she ends up getting her confidence and branching out outside of her small town. But yeah, and I just, every time I hear it now, I just think of them. And I was just wondering if there's any songs of Taylor's that make you guys think of a show or like a movie characters. Usually I like to relate the songs to my life personally, but with
Well, of
that
course,
one,
don't we all?
I just always think of them. So I was just wondering.
That is a thank you for that message.
great
That's
question.
a great. I would like to. I want to put thought into that, and I want that to make that
Come
homework.
back to it,
and I'm
write
going
it
to write
down.
that down as homework. But separately, Normal People, Marianne, You're on Your Own Kid, Midnights. I think that those all fit really well
Midnights
together.
is a perfect album for Marianne.
Is perfect for Marianne,
Yeah.
especially when she
Even
goes
for
to school.
Connell too, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
what was it? It was a
TV shows, and
shows.
movies to Taylor songs.
yeah, movie characters, right?
You know, when
Characters.
I listen to this voicemail, obviously, like some ideas came to my mind.
yeah.
One that I've talked about on here a million times, I feel like, but Tolerate It, Prince Charles, and
Right,
and Diana, and The Crown always reminded me of that.
You have said that before.
And oh my gosh, just on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Someone Great always reminds me of Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Of course,
because
it
that's
plays, right?
that's what Taylor got. No, it doesn't play,
Inspired
but
by, sorry, yes.
it was inspired. Taylor watched that movie and was inspired to write Death by a Thousand Cuts. So whenever
So
I
good.
watch that movie, I always think about that song, and I always think whenever I listen to this song, honestly, I always think about Gina. Or is it Gina Rodriguez?
Gina
or is it
Rodriguez,
America?
yeah.
Gina Rodriguez, and Lakeith Stanfield, who's so cute too, and you know that relationship.
Oh, I love him.
But yeah, we'll definitely have to think a little bit more.
Yeah, I need to think about it because there are so many.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get carried away with it. There are so many characters in TV shows that I think, you know,
Maybe we
the
do,
obvious
like,
Belly,
what-
like obviously
oh, yeah,
Belly
duh.
is every Taylor Swift song ever.
Yeah,
but-
literally.
Yeah, but I'll think of like maybe like one celeb per album or something. I'll think of. You know what I mean? Because I think that there's are just so many people, especially over time, like. You know, I want to put Elle Woods somewhere. I want to put Carrie Bradshaw somewhere.
Yeah,
like I want to put my
yeah.
faves, and I want to give it some thought.
Yeah.
So
love
yeah,
that. Okay.
love that question though. and
Let's
thank you
get
for that.
into rapid fire. Okay.
Gia, now that the holiday season is coming and we're in a whole new era of the year, I need to start looking after my money a little bit better. Okay, I've been very fast and loose.
Yep.
I would really like to start planning a little bit more for the future and maybe just be a little more on top of myself.
For sure.
Where do you think I can go do that?
I think the right choice for you is Experian.
Oh, thank God.
Because your squad can hype you up, but they can't tackle your finances.
no, they sure can't.
So that's
and I'm
when-
not asking them either.
No. We don't want any of our friends taking a look at
No,
our
no, no,
finances.
no,
We
no.
got Experian for that. Your big financial friend, your BFF.
Ooh.
It helps you stay on top of your FICO score, helps find ways to save, and helps find credit cards that match your lifestyle all in one free app. And here's the clutch move. Some of those cards are labeled no ding decline. That means if you're not approved, your credit score saves. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That means if you're not approved, your credit score stays safe. Download the Experian app and share it with the fam because everyone could use a big financial friend. Applying for no ding decline cards won't hurt your credit scores if you're not initially approved. Initial approval will result in a hard inquiry which may impact your credit score. Thoughts on showgirl criticism around the photo shoot not matching the album?
What? Don't care.
That's...
I'm sorry. Is there criticism about
no,
the photo
I honestly
shoot?
never saw
I
that
never
criticism.
noticed that.
Yeah,
I
I feel
never
like the
noticed
photo
that.
shoot matches the album perfectly.
You know, that maybe that is, you know, has gone through the internet shithole and come out after being how people didn't really like the cover. They didn't really like the first cover, but they loved all the other ones because they're like, why didn't you use it for these photo shoots? That's nothing to do with. So maybe that's how that question. Not that the question is bad. It's just like the conversation around it is dumb. But no, I think that the photo shoots were very much in line with
I agree.
album. And I think that I think I like the cover a lot more now after having heard the album than I did before the album.
Yeah, 100%.
Shattered
I think
Glass is a lot more
Fate
sharp.
of Ophelia music video,
Without question,
makes the photo shoot make way more sense. Obviously,
Totally.
Yeah. Write this down. Two ideas for homework.
Got it. Okay.
Where each album relates to an era of your life.
Ooh, each album relates.
So, like example, Fearless would relate to your middle school.
Right. Okay. Love
and
that.
And then another one, rank your favorite opening tracks and closing tracks.
Ooh. I already know my number one is Manuscript, but okay.
For closing?
For closing. Yeah, are you fucking kidding me? Is there a better song than that? For as a closing song?
Honestly?
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see for homework.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
off
like,
the top of my head.
yeah.
Right off the top of my head, though, like the Manuscript is just so like.
Right off the top of my
One last final trip to your. I can't even sing it all. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
the
crying.
one I feel like is like one of my favorite opening. Yeah.
Definitely. I love it. I'm doing good. I'm on some new shit. Ugh.
Gives me chills every time.
How do you stop?
Okay, let's go through. Okay, someone said, did you see Miles Teller being asked would they be at the wedding?
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
Yikes. Go.
Someone said, do you think you could get Taylor on the show? I think you can.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
Yeah. Tay, girl, do you mind if I call you Tay?
Why don't you just call Taylor
Come
up?
through. Yeah, just call
Yeah.
Taylor up. Come through. But listen, don't come here. We'll book someplace nice. You know what we'll book is that Tribeca fucking penthouse.
Legit.
For you. We'll
Set
deck
it
it out.
up.
We'll call
Yeah.
Bowl and Branch.
Yeah.
We'll deck it the fuck out. They'll
Yeah.
be totally on board. All you have to do is walk over from your house. It's allegedly around the corner. Someone may
Yeah.
have said. And we'll make it easy breezy for you.
Perfect.
There was also a private entrance to that place.
There you
So
go.
we're good.
There's
Come on over.
In and out.
Ready to go at any moment. But maybe give us like 2 days to prepare.
No, maybe like 2 months.
maybe like a week. At least minimum.
What Taylor albums do you think are sister albums aside from Folklore and Evermore?
Was that maybe homework already before?
Oh, was it?
Sister albums.
Okay, more
no, I'm
homework.
thinking about the songs still.
Oh, yeah.
Sister albums and songs.
I feel like, just off the top of my head, Fearless and Speak Now.
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
because in the terms of where she was at in life.
And the covers are kind of like
Covers
this way's
are
one way, this
similar.
way's the other way.
They're both very like whimsical. Life can be a fairy tale.
Do you think that 1989 and Midnights could be sisters?
Ooh.
I kind of get similar vibes
I was thinking
from them.
Midnights and TTBD, but I don't know if I'm just doing like because
they're
next
close
to each other. Yeah.
TTPD I put more with like a folklore. I think because of the way the lyrics are written.
For sure.
Folklore, Evermore.
I just mean like more of
TTPD.
like the messaging behind
True.
like TTPD and Midnights.
True.
She's kind of going through it in different
Definitely.
ways, you know?
I feel like Midnights is like the delusion. I'm ignoring it all. I'm reliving this or
Yeah.
whatever. And
TTPD is
TTPD
like
is
the
like
harsh
the
reality.
acceptance. Yeah.
Will we see you girls next year competing in the marathon?
No.
No.
We oh, that's sweet, but no.
Yeah, we will
I
be
would
watching
love
from
to,
afar.
I would love to have the ability to run the marathon. I don't have the drive.
No, I don't have the discipline.
I don't have the discipline.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Not that I don't have the drive. I definitely would like love to do that, but I don't have
Right.
the discipline.
Yeah,
I
me
am.
neither.
It's like you gotta don't eat fast food and go run every day. I'm like
Yeah,
I can
and
barely take a
imagine,
walk.
like,
It's too cold in the
You
morning.
have to run on like a Sunday morning, and like,
Forget
oh
it.
fuck, I gotta go run 12 miles.
No. It's just a
no,
lot
I'm
of
just
time.
gonna stay in bed in my bowling branch.
I totally praise exactly. I totally praise anyone that does it. I think
Yeah.
that it's a huge undertaking,
Yeah.
and I think that it does take a lot of dedication.
For
and,
sure.
Unfortunately,
will
my
say-
efforts are focused elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right on Taylor Watch.
Legit. I just have.
You want the pod to
I
suffer?
have-
We'll run the marathon. No, I'm kidding.
I have just never
kidding.
found any source of joy from running.
Neither have
Like,
I. It makes me
never-
sick. That's why I walk. I
like to
puke
walk.
every time I.
Yeah.
If I run too much, I puke, and I don't know what that is. It's always been like that since middle school. What does that mean, y'all?
That's hilarious.
It really is true. If something involves running, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. There's running.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I get so winded, and my aura tells me that my cardiovascular age is 0.5 years younger than me. So
Oh.
I don't know why I have a hard time with my
Damn.
shit, but you
Yeah,
know,
no, just catch us on the sidelines
Yeah.
cheering.
we'll always cheer. We'll
Yeah.
always hold the sun. I'll
Of
always
course.
go buck wild
Yeah,
and
we'll
support
make
your
a fat
ass.
head of your face.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So shout out to everybody that called in or wrote
Yes,
in.
thank
you
you
guys
guys.
so much. Fabulous little episode. Hope you guys had
Yes.
so much fun with us. Prepare to see our faces on your screens with DraftKings one of these days.
Yes.
And also make sure you get yourself over to Bull and Branch. Get yourself some Christmas goodies.
Yes.
And keep your eyes peeled for us at Arrowhead on the 7th.
Woohoo!
Until then, we'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
Love you.